Hey there, good morning everyone. Tuesday, the 30th of November 2021. This morning's devotional is a reading from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 27, which reads, "By faith he left Egypt, not fearing the king's anger. He persevered because he saw him who is invisible." Moses made some intentional resolutions about how to live his life, and it's important that you do too. One of the resolutions Moses made was this, that he chose to live by faith rather than fear. And you are going to face the same choice. Will you choose to live by faith or by fear? My children don't like it when I say to them, "Have faith, my child, have faith." Moses went to the most powerful man in the world and said to him, "You know all those slaves that are building all those pyramids of yours? I'm taking them and we are leaving. You are not going to have slave labor anymore. Let my people go." Now Moses had every reason to be afraid. He was standing against the most powerful man on earth at that time. In those days, Pharaoh was considered a god, and whatever Pharaoh said was law. And here comes Moses saying, "Well, we are not going to do what you say anymore. I'm not afraid of you because I report to a higher authority." I think it took some severe, strong guts to do that. Do you want that same kind of faith in your life so you can overcome your fear? The closer you get to God, the more you are going to be filled with faith. The further away you get from God, the more you are going to be filled with fear. I cannot overemphasize the importance of faith for the rest of your life. Romans chapter 14 verse 23c reminds us, everything that does not come from faith is sin. Listen to that again. Everything that does not come from faith is sin. And again, scripture reminds us in Hebrews 11 verse 6, without faith, it is impossible to please God. My dear friends, do you want something to change in your life? Well, stop complaining and start believing. God is not moved by complaints. God is moved by faith. And once again, we have testimony to this in Matthew chapter 9, verse 29. According to your faith, let it be done to you. Faith has a big impact on what God does in your life. Now we may say, "But I don't have a lot of faith." Well, remember that story about the faith the size of a mustard seed? You only need a tiny little grain of faith. But what matters is not the size of your faith, but the size of our God. Your faith, a little bit of faith in a big God, gets big results. My dear friends, may the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.